Congratulations, Paul, on becoming Ireland's #1 visitor attraction here at the Guinness Storehouse. You've been in charge, of course, since you opened in 2001. Now, I'm sure you had visions of success back then, but did you ever think you'd get to this position?
Well, Eamon, we're at 1 million visitors now, so no, I thought that was a bit ambitious at the time. But in actual fact, the business plan back then dictated that we get to 1 million, because the organisation at that time was very brave in creating this visitor centre, and it spent 45 million euros in creating the Guinness Storehouse.
Big investment.
It was 10 years ago, it's a lot of money. So in fact it needed to get to 1 million to have the payback. But I'm delighted to say we've reached there, and the company are absolutely delighted with the success of the Guinness Storehouse.
That's fantastic. And where are your principal markets? I know they probably vary a little from year to year, but where are your principal markets?
Well, Eamon, would you believe if I was to tell you 10 years ago that 50% of all our visitors were from the UK, which is astonishing when I look back now, and only 17% of our visitors are from the UK. So the American market has grown. The American market was back at about 15%, and the Americans now are up over 25%. But what's really changed, and the whole dynamics have changed, is that Central Europe has really taken off, and Italy and Germany, Spain and Germany, they're our big markets now.
That's a tremendous spread of business to have, of course, which is reassuring. And how has this year been? A difficult year, of course, for the industry generally, but how has this year been?
Yeah, it's been difficult for everybody, Eamon. I mean, this year is difficult, but I'm delighted to say that we're bucking the trend in that sense. We're still holding. We won't make the 1 million visitors, and if we don't, we'll be just shy of them. I reckon we'll be back about 3%, which is still an excellent result considering what's going on in the marketplace at the moment.
Oh, it's very good. Most sectors of the industry will be very happy with the 3%, I'm afraid. They won't achieve that this year. And also, of course, you had some very good news in the recent past that the Guinness product itself is selling very well in Ireland this year.
Yes, it is. Guinness is back in growth, which we're delighted to say. I mean, Diageo now have 42% of all long alcoholic drinks consumed in Ireland. And Guinness is growing, back in growth in our main marketplace, which is in America and the USA. And I think it's to do with the heritage and the excellent longevity and authenticity of the product, and the advertising that's gone into it over the years. It again is also bucking the trend in a recession year.
Yeah, it's tremendous. And of course the accolades go on, because tell us about an accolade that people here in Ireland wouldn't necessarily be aware of, just out of a major accolade that you won last week in California.
That's right, Eamon. I'm absolutely chuffed with that, and delighted for all the staff here at the Guinness Storehouse. We've just won a major award where we're voted the best brewery tour in the world by a website based in California which monitors all of these visitor centres, and this is absolutely top of the tree for us. We're really thrilled with that.
That's tremendous. Congratulations, Paul.
Thanks, Eamon.
Well, Paul, on this special 250th birthday anniversary to Martha, or Arthur, we'd say.
To Arthur.
Here's to another 250 years in Ireland. Here's to more great success for the Guinness Storehouse.
Thank you, Eamon.
Sláinte.
Cheers.
Good health.
Sláinte.